Welcome to Google Chrome. In this video, we're going to focus in on Google Drive and how to create a document, share a document, create a folder, and share a folder. So start by opening up Drive. And if your new tab key doesn't look like mine, that's not a problem. You can always go to your app menu in the top right-hand corner and open up Google Drive that way. Now that my drive's open, you'll see I already have a few documents in here. Your drive may be completely empty, and that's not a problem. So let's go create something. Over on the left-hand corner, just do a normal left click right on the word create. And as I always do in these tutorials, I like to take small bite-sized pieces, so let's just start with a document. And when the new document comes up, you'll see that it looks like a typical blank document in a typical word processor. Instead of typing text, I'm going to paste in some text that I had already copied. So I could do that with a right click, but I'm just going to hold down the Control button and do Control V for view. And my copied text pops up, the South Putnam Teacher Technology Team mission statement. Now I'd like to go up and change the title of my document. So I go up and do a normal left click, and when I do, I get a pop-up box where I can change my title. And we have the Teacher Tech Team mission statement, and I click OK. And you'll see when I do so that my title up here changes. Now the menu bar in the middle again looks a lot like a typical word processor, but I want to show you a couple features that make Google Docs different. When we go over and click on the File button, you'll notice that we don't see Save within our menu options. And the reason that we don't see Save is because Google is constantly saving any updates that you're making to your document. So you do not have to go in and click on Save. Instead, we have this Share feature. So let's look at Share. When I click on Share, I have two different ways that I can share this document with other people. I can either email a person and give them permission, and then I can choose Amy's access rights. So I can allow Amy to either edit, just comment, or she can just view. So I'm going to allow Amy to comment. And when I send this off, Amy will receive an email inviting her to this document. She'll also see this document shared out to her when she opens up her drive. The other way that I can share this document is up in the top right hand corner. It has a shareable link. This shareable link is important if you have students who do not have an email where you're emailing them permission. You can click on the shareable link, and it gives you a link that you can copy and then share that out with your students. And in sharing out that link with them, you can still control the access that that link allows. So can people with this link view, comment, or edit? Now, as a teacher, one of the benefits of Google Docs is that my students could go in and create a Google Doc and then share it with me. And it's an easy way for me to look at the work that they're doing and grade the work that they're doing in a paperless environment. And there are a couple features in Google Docs that makes it even easier for me as a teacher to give feedback to my students and be able to assess them. The first feature I want to show you is how you can see what's been done on the document. So if we go back to the File menu and click about halfway down, you'll see something called Revision History. So when I click See Revision History, I see over on the right hand side anyone who's worked on the document. Now because this is a new document and I'm the only one who's put text in, you'll see that everything is highlighted in green, and next to my name you see the green color, which tells me that Tana Gardner has created this text. Now that I've shared it out with Amy, if Amy were to go in and add text, we would see Amy's name appear in a different color, and anything that Amy created would be in that color. If Amy went back and made changes to my text, we would also see that. and it would just walk its way down the side here, and we could see days, times, whenever changes were made. So if a student said that they had worked on it 4 times during the week, you could see that in the revision history. If you assign something to 3 students and all 3 students say that they worked equally on that document, you're going to be able to see through the revision history if that's true, or if 2 of the students let the remaining student do most of the work. So it's an excellent way to evaluate group work and also to see changes that are made and control an environment where you're trying to balance the work between the different students. So revision history is an excellent tool for assessment for teachers. I'm going to close the revision history, but I want to show you another feature that is helpful in Google Docs in terms of, from a teacher standpoint, being able to share out feedback with students. So if I'm a teacher on this document and I want to make a comment to my student, I could insert some text in the middle, but I would rather not do that. I would rather distinguish the fact that I've made a comment. So I can create a comment. And I do that up in just this regular menu bar here that we have, this toolbar that we have. And you'll see that there's this little comment. And it says, as I hover above it, insert comment. So I'm going to click on that and then go over here to the side and click where I want to insert my comment. So it has my name, says what I'm doing, and if I say great mission statement, not a complete sentence here, but a little comment, and I write comment, now you'll see that I have the comment over to the side. And if I want to, I can go back and edit that or delete that if I choose. So you can imagine how useful this could be to a student when they share out their document with you, and then you go in and make a comment on their work that they've completed. So now I want to leave this document just to show you what it's going to look like as I go back out to Drive. So I first just went out to my Documents home where it has all the documents. And you'll see my recent documents. But then I'm also just going to back up and take you back out to Drive so you can see what it looks like in Drive. And when my documents pop back up in Drive, you'll see that one of my documents is now labeled Teacher Tech Team Mission Statement. And if I want to open that back up, I just click on it. As is typical, when you see text in blue, that typically means it's a link. So when I click on it, you'll see that it's going to open that document that I've been working on. And then if I make any changes, it's going to automatically save those changes. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Docs home. And then I'm just going to head back out to Drive. So the other thing I want to show you in this video, just to wrap things up, is now that you know how to create a document and you know how to share a document, I'd like to show you another feature that makes sharing even easier. You can create a folder. So I'm going to go up to Create and click Folder. And I'm going to call this folder the Teacher Tech Team. Whoa, got my caps on. And when I create, then you'll see at the top of my list of items in my Drive, you'll see a folder, Teacher Tech Team. And when I right click on that, I can actually share out this folder. So I go to Share. And I'm given the same options that I had with the document. I can either email it to people and give them the right to just view the documents or edit the documents, or I can create a shareable link. What's great about this is now any new document that I create, instead of having to manually go in and decide who to share that document with, if I know it's going to that Teacher Tech Team, I can just put that document in that Teacher Tech Team and it's automatically shared out with them. So great, that's just a brief introduction to a couple tools in Google Drive. Look forward to next time.